Okay, we're going to continue our discussion about kavush, about kvisha, i.e., if I pickle things together, do they import taste or not? Says the Mishnah, dag tameh, let's say I have a non-kosher fish, catfish, shekvasho im dag tahor, and I pickled it together with kosher fish, with sardines, with herring, with whatever. So the question is, how much dag tameh, how much non-kosher fish is enough when I pickle them together with kosher fish to make the whole kosher fish non-kosher? Says the Mishnah, Kol garav shu machzik sa'atayim. If I have a garav, which is like a huge barrel, okay, that holds sa'atayim, 2 se'ah. I made you a little chart. 2 se'ah is 1 se'ah. Okay, let's just give an example. Okay, 1 se'ah, I made you a little chart, is 6 kav. 1 se'ah, okay, each kav is 4 log. 4 log is, so that's one size, 24 log, etc., etc., etc. Okay, just to give you a sense of how much each one is. So a log is 6 kibbetzim. 6 beitzim is somewhere between 300 and, depending on who you ask, 600 milliliters. So let's say it's 350 milliliters, a third of a liter. That's a log is a third of a liter. So if there's 24 log in a sa'ah, so 24 log, that's 8 liters. So in 2 sa'atayim, that would be 16 liters. So I have a 16-liter barrel, 4-gallon barrel, approximately a 4-gallon barrel of fish. Okay? So kol garav shu machzik sa'atayim, if I have this barrel that holds sa'atayim, I hope that math wasn't too much. Im yesh bo mishkal 10 zuz biYehuda, shem 5 sla'im begalil dag tamei, if it has the measurement of 10 zuz in Yehuda, which is 5 sla'im in the Galil. So we'll see what how much is tamei. Tziro asur. Rabbi Yehuda omer, revi'it b'sa'atayim. Rabbi Yehuda says, no, it's not 10 zuz, it's a revi'it, and we'll see what that means. Rabbi Yossi says, echad mishisha asarba, 1/16. So let's see, I made this chart in order to understand what the calculations are. Okay, so the grav is sa'atayim. So I hope this isn't too complicated. If it's too complicated, here I have my grav, okay, my barrel. I used this for my bread before, but whatever. Okay, so my grub has 2 se'ah. So every se'ah, there's 1 kav and 1 kav, okay? 1 se'ah and 1 se'ah. There's 6 kav per se'ah, 4 lugs in a kav, 2 litra in a lug, and 100 zuz in a litra. So if you do the math out, that means in every se'ah, there's 4,800 zuz. A se'ah can be divided, it's a very tiny amount is a zuz, okay? So 2 sa'atayim is 9,600 zuz. So the Tanakama have felt it was 10 zuz b'sa'atayim. 10 zuz into 9,600, meaning you had a ratio of 1 to 960. If there was 1 to 960, almost 1 to 1,000 ratio of dag tameh, all the tzir is tameh, all of the water of the brine is tameh, the fish are not kosher. Rabbi Yehuda says revi'it. Remember we saw? And it's a tiny amount. Okay, it's a huge amount. Rabbi Yehuda said, it's a tiny amount in order to make it not kosher. We'll see why in a second. Okay? Rabbi Yehuda Omer, revi'it b'sa'atayim. What's a revi'it? Remember, revi'it is a revi'it of the lug. So if the lug it's a revi'it of a lug. So if a lug is 1 lug is 2 litra is 200 zuz. So a quarter of a lug is 50 zuz. So it's 50 into 9,600. If you do your math, 50 into 9,600 is 1 to 192, almost 1 in 200. Much less. 1 in 1,000 was the Tanakama. Rabbi Yehuda says 1 to 1 in 92. Rabbi Yossi says, echad mishisha asaro, 1/16. So you look at that, you almost never find such a huge disparity in the different opinions. The first opinion is 1 to 1,000, which is incredibly large. Why is it so much? Let's look at the Bartanura. Okay. But it shouldn't be batel at all. It's min b'mino. It's fish into different fish. It's tzir into tzir. Shani tzir de ze'ah ba'almahu. It's ze'ah ba'alma ve'eni surah ala midrabanan. Okay, it's only asur midrabanan. Therefore, Rabbi Yehuda said batel b'karov l'matayim. Therefore, it's only 1 in 200. Why? Okay, why is it so much? Why don't we just say min b'min? Why don't we say it's batel b'netinatam, 1 in 60, like we always say? So the Bartanura explains that according to some opinions, it's what's called it's davar charif. And for whatever reason, this Mishnah held that this tzir, okay, the brine in the fish was called davar charif, and since it was davar charif, it's not batel. Nonetheless, we see just unusual 1 to 1,000, 1 to 190 or 1 to the 16th, which is even much, much, much less. The Rambam passes like the second opinion, and he says not 1 to 192, but he says 1 to 200. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, as always, contact me at arswalter@gmail.com. I'll dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day, everybody.